pyramid, middle of a pentagon of branches. Transformation of the crooked crone with the gang by a woman called Lucifer False Avalanches, who occasionally looked as if she's going insane. And we're both alone in the same crowd, feeling at home, high in the hills, finding a patch of moss to lay down, surrounded by nature. The divine is instilled. The spectrum of the sunset splashes the skyline, and we talk about stuff that only matters to us. Our scent and texture of touch doth remind one of fine wine. Ever nursing each other's scratches and cuts, we plan to flee this land someday on horseback, only to return in memories and stories. Lost in the mountains, content in a forested shack, we'd be playing hide and seek well into our 40s. Yes, ma'am. Jungle Jane. I wish I could explain. I wish I could express how I feel to your face, but I can't get you along long enough to explain how I feel about your particular texture and taste. Suffer while pretending to exhibit disdain. I waste my time studying your compelling attraction. I love all living things, but you just feel like home. Pets don't study language as much as they do action. Without their owner in a crowded place, they still feel alone. I picture you on a farm with a basket of vegetables and overalls, with children at our feet below your permanent grin. Just wanted you to know that every moment with you is incredible. I consider every lap to be a firmament swoon. That's why it's so hard to write poems about you that rhyme when my feelings explode and your pictures bring to mind 1,000 thoughts. And I think that you've epitomized everything I've dreamed of, but don't match the description of the woman I've sought. So it seems impossible for us to bind, yet I can't stand to see you with someone else. There's a special place somewhere for us in time. I just wanted to elucidate how I felt. So near you. I'm so nervous it's painful. Careful of what I say to you, like walking on eggshells from the bomb shelter basement to the attic with Rachel. How many pesos would you pay and still be thankful? She had the root Fejo tattooed on her derriere and a look that said, do as I say. So she lay in the grass naked, watching fairies in the air. The condensation of her breath caused a rainbow. Leaves and twigs tangled in her hair. Oh, where did the day go? The calendar contained a fatal error. Waking in the woods, forgetting the way home, enjoying a moss patch. Finally we made it to town and laid low. We crawled through the long grass, found a snake and her face froze. We made a run for the payphones and got noticed in grass-stained clothes. That's okay, we escaped though. To this day, I can't remember how her last name goes. Damn. Oh, my darling, a fragile feeling surrounded by an expansive universe. We've come so far. Got a long way to go. We've come so far. We've got a long way to go. tragically true love story. Boy meets psychotic girl, she exposes his blood pumper, takes it home, and returns it in a mangled condition. Swore she'd care for it as if it were her own. She only needed one more tomato for the recipe. It's not her fault, he should have known better by the shape of her pedigree. How many times did he allow her one last chance? How many legs are on a centipede? How many grains of sand are in the desert? How many feet of precipitation has she drained from his eyes? Still coming down. Weeping willow in the cemetery smooths the turbulence, the depth of those I'm dearest, easiest, speaking in third person, singing the blues like a fox in snare. She cares enough to watch, enjoys it enough to laugh out loud just beyond reach, declaring her undying love for the scared animal dying in panic. I'd rather chew the trapped leg off and tear out her throat. And her dimension exude from flaws in the scheme. Drizzle into the woodwork, the rude are excused, but stay off obscene. The flame in human eyes was long ago extinguished by medicine droplets, replaced by a nullified afflatus. Then infinite potential of a human mind rendered helpless, held hostage and remote control. Then other mechanical imperialist spell hypnotized, slowly piecing together fragments of our broken soul, simultaneously trying to prevent terroricide induced by my own inimical species. Spraying pesticides is like committing parricide. Caveat in the planet's reaction be the detriment of parasites engaged in nuclear transaction. Responsibility of high-toned individuals to condone only what's best for society. Fully explained within the enclosed video. Irresolute frailty of human babe in Briar, whilst the lion in his lair bats at a ball barbed wire. Only body of a boy born on broken ground, glowing against the brown dried up stretch of parched mire, going to bed without having to say goodnight to anyone at all. Tragically fragile existence of insect underfoot. Somewhere someone needs somebody to comfort them again, waiting patiently, escaping to another book. A widow sets a table for two. Maybe it's you. The willow weeps for many reasons. I only wanted to stay with you. It stays alive through every season. Stay awake and wonder where she wanders tonight. Leave a light on and door unlocked just in case. Dream that she finally came home only to wake up in an empty bed. The other pillow untouched, fleeting scent of her skin disintegrates. Could have swore I heard her voice in the other room. We're coming up the stairs. We'll be together soon. Right now she's not there. Baby Briar. Everybody wins. Rekindled embers, the fiery phoenix ignites again like a mosquito hatching from hibernation in solid amber. Tear down the barrier between the physical and spiritual realm. Burn the bridge between man and machine. Finally things start working out the way you planned. Understanding and purpose coexist, bursting like 4th of July fiery finale. Everyone who said I couldn't do it gets to watch me succeed. Particularly perky, shamanic journey, vacation, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms luggage. The longest night of the year holds the brightest future. Strategic placing of pawns carry competitors to the finish line with me. Share my victory with losers, knock out my nemesis, and offer a hand to help him up. Your God even gave the devil his reservation. Drop bombs followed by emergency rations. She only hurt me to nurse me back, poking, spiraling. Ivy at the cybernetic fashion show. I'm here to make sure you leave the earth intact. Swear to you. We've come so far, such a long way to go. Looking behind and then forward from the highest hill. Highlight visited villages marker. Trace the highway, travel grassy, look out from the silent, still place inside. Dark clouds formulate in the distance. The final battle. The decision is overdue in which direction to proceed, and of whom shall accompany me into the turmoil of treacherous seas, summoning lecherous thieves to come with me to places where temperatures reach above measured degrees. I've been taking my precious time with life. Traffic builds up behind me. Ignore it. Parked in the middle of the road, taking in the beauty of a scenic sunset over the ocean. Absorb it. Seagulls circling for a handful of breadcrumbs, in no hurry to return to the hustle and bustle of civilization. But the engine won't turn over, so I'll leave the bucket of bolts behind and mosey down to get a better look at the colorful finale of inspiration. Growing heavy on the warm sand, soundly sleeping beside a driftwood campfire. After thanking Poseidon that I was born with hands to help me express these vast desires. Fragile feeling surrounded by an expansive universe. I'm just one organ in a system of systems of organisms twisted together for the mutual cause, which is binding our strands of DNA fabric into one universal quilt. Sewn by the crone for the maiden to gently lay in cocoon. No one has ever known what it's really like to be alone. We all sleep under the same moon. Therefore, we all share a home. We all play a different instrument to the same tune, conducted by the mother. Another obstruction tosses me asunder. Every stranger is your brother. Somewhere a sneeze causes thunder. Someone wonders why he looks at another with contempt and begins to regret his own stubbornness and agrees to change, or at least attempt to contribute to the quilt. And again, 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 and again. Sipping menthol in the crisp winter air. Snow cluster collected on bottoms of boots. Pine sap syrup with a hint of despair. A minty breeze exhale sweetly. A neon green cloud of breath tapers off and away, drifting into the freezing hail repeatedly into the silent forest. set of squirrels share a steamy cup of soy, nutmeg, lemon, orange, drop of caramel, apple, honey. Dark hot chocolate louder grows on the corn cob. Deep deer hoof prints intersecting a rabbit's pattern. Black shadows of the stag king's antler shimmer over sheets of white. Snow graveyard of decaying jack-o'-lanterns. Today I'm having tea for two. I'm sharing it with yours truly, reminding myself of things to do before it gets too early. Clean the chimney, shovel the driveway, always sculpture, landscaping, check the traps, chop the wood, change the direction I stand facing. Again and again and again. Wait, can I alter this now? Again and again and wait. What do I do? Again and again and wait. The definition of insanity. Living in an artificial ecosystem aquarium expedition. Dig down deep enough to find the glass floor. Fly high enough to feel the screen ceiling. Planetary and stellar alignments cause changes, light cycles, and outside influence controls this experiment someone is playing. Puppet master, I can barely feel the strings tugging against my free will. Pass it off as whimsical nonsense, but I know about the invisible force field surrounding the one I long to touch. They wish to know at what length or extreme I'd supplant, what measures I'd take just to get into her pants, what method I'd use to conduct the final act. I'd nourish her needs like an indoor plant. There's no place on this planet that can blanket the red glow of our heartbeat beacons. We haven't got a ghost of a chance. Continue down the dark street without reason. More material possessions keep us satisfied. Temporarily we couldn't survive without the variegating seasons. Suggestions are standardized, fantasized reality. Again and again. Wait.